to Fan This, the show where I take a look at a piece of art, make a stupid, ridiculous argument as to why some stupid, ridiculous people think it'd be a good idea to either outright ban it or at least make some good choice cuts. Now, I gotta do something because this month this has sort of been becoming an unboxing channel, which I don't exactly necessarily want to be, especially with the whole Kappa thing. It makes me a little worried that they might think me unboxing things is for kids. Even things like From Vinegar Syndrome. You know, a bunch of horror and exploitation films, but yeah, anyways, so I figured, like, I gotta get some more of these stuff in, so, and, I don't really have much of the Christmas movies with me right now. They're all in another location. Just kind of brought them over there, left them there, so I'm kind of stuck with looking at either this or Brazil. This is going to be a little bit easier for me to take a look at. So this is what I'm doing. Blast of Silence. So this is a noir film. So, you know, noir. You know, talking, you know, gangsters, gunfire, you know. Because the main character here is, you know, he's a hitman, or doing one last kill. Classic plot. So, anyways, yeah, noir, you know, they're violent movies, you know. At least violent as you could get, you know, during the Hays Code era, which this is from '61. So, the Hays Code starting to get more lax. It's not as strict as it was in, like, you know, the 40s and 50s. Things were starting to get more liberal, and, you know, starting to treat film as the expression of, you know, speech that they are. So, anyway, so one could argue that maybe, considering the main character, generally, a main character of a film is someone you're supposed to sympathize with. This is a guy who makes, or made, a living killing people. That sounds like it could be problematic, couldn't it? Yes. But, of course, considering the time this was made, some of the rules are intended to make it so you don't have a desire to emulate with these characters, but that might not stop some people. It's like one of the rules, you know, is if somebody commits a crime, they must pay for it. So it's not like something from the 70s where, you know, somebody could kill 100 people and live to tell the tale until they die of old age or something. Yeah, I chose this because it does take place during Christmas time. You know, there's nice, pretty trees, you know, people talking about it, gifts, you know, so it fits the time period. It doesn't feel like a Christmas movie. It doesn't necessarily feel like Christmas, but you can tell when it's taking place, which is why I chose it. Same thing with Brazil. It's not necessarily a Christmas film, but it takes place during it. You know, it's sort of like, you know, like Die Hard, you know. People consider it a Christmas film because it takes place during Christmas, or Gremlins, but they don't really feel Christmas. You just know when it takes place because of the surroundings and the dialogue occurring. But yeah, a simple story about a hitman that might maybe give people the idea to do their own hitmanning. I don't know. Well, I do know that that's not going to happen more than likely. Chances are like that on a scale of this. So yeah, all right. Now, I felt I've rambled on long enough about nothing. I mean, I don't want this to become a Seinfeld. So let's talk about what I actually feel about this. This isn't a bad movie. It's interesting, very simple, dark, really dark. Considering the everything that goes on and the rules of the Hays Codes don't make it better. Because this guy, he doesn't want to do it. He feels guilty. It's just something that he's thrust into. Like you'd like him to be able to fully complete his redemption arc, but he's unable to because the censorship laws prohibited that. Like there's a lot of films where like the poor guy, I mean, he's changed. I mean, right now in my head I'm thinking of a Double Indemnity. That's another film where he regrets the things he's done, and he wants to right things, but his attempts are all in vain because the rules dictate that regardless, he's got to pay for it, even if he's paying for it either through death or getting arrested. But they are already paying for it because they're hating themselves. They feel like they've become monsters. They hate themselves. They can't redeem themselves fully except through death. It's sad. It's pretty sad. I didn't realize this is... I never script these things, so I had no idea where I was going to go with this, but now I'm feeling bummed out. I wonder what this film would have been like if it would have been made in like 1968, just a little bit later. How would it have ended? Would it end the same? Or things be a little bit more positive? Well, bittersweet. I mean, yeah, he is a murderer, but yeah. This isn't a bad film, but if you want a film to make you feel happy, this isn't Miracle on 34th Street or It's a Wonderful Life. This is a pretty bleak film. This might be something that you'd expect to be something more in the 80s when more of a theme was how much Christmas can suck, Instead of, being a hope-filled thing, then what they would have been like, like the 40s and whatnot. So yeah, if you like noir, and you want a noir for the holidays, you can't go wrong with this. But just don't expect to have a smile on your face at the end. That's about it. So, alright, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one, so take care, and God bless.